Alright. Hello, everyone. No scuffed intro so far. Welcome to probably the last match of the day. And, yeah. We're having Fire Gamer versus Normal Arabian. We're just getting the map picks. It seems like the protect will be first protect will be from Fire Gamer. Anyways, before anything, I'm Dragon, the commentator, and I have here Ariel, who will be commentating with me for this match. Say hi, man.
Hello, my name is Oreo. Uh,
Hi.
yeah, it's great to be here, commentating for the Middle East Cup. Gonna be seeing some players you've maybe never heard of before. So, yeah, um, we have AMIFIREGAMER123 versus Normal Raven. So, uh, I don't know what the seeds are because
Oh,
they're
yeah,
not
it's
they're
seed.
not apparent. Uh,
Yes, Fire Gamer is seed 15, and Normal Raven is seed 10. Yeah, seed 10.
okay, so pretty almost distant from seeding. Just because this tournament was around 16 to begin with. So yeah, um,
Okay, this might be a bit like one-sided a little bit. I'm not sure. Although if I'm not wrong, these players do have similar scores in terms of when it comes to qualifiers. So I but we might see these players have a bit of close matches though.
yeah,
We do although both of these players are not really well oriented in terms of LN, so we're mainly gonna see hybrid. Oh yeah, we're mainly gonna see Rice being played in this map. And I guess we're going to see the bans now. Um, yeah, Ellen
yeah,
1 seems to be banned. Gaku? Yeah, Gaku. Yeah, Ellen 1 seems to be banned. Wait, I'm confused.
yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be banned.
Uh, LN1 is Team Red Band. So
Like,
okay, normal Arabian is going to have that second ban. So it's actually kind of us wondering what they could be banning in this kind of situation. I mean, that LN1 from uh, Fire Gamer is going to be the LN, so maybe they will try to use that as to their advantage. But no, they're actually banning LN3, so both of these players not too confident on that LN side of things. And it does seem like Fire Gamer will be having the first pick, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure who won the roles, or if that even matters. Oh, I think that SV is going to be banned unless it's unbannable.
oh, it's banned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. It's bannable. Okay. All right. So Fire Gamer is going to get that first pick. So I think they could go for that Rice. I'm not sure
Yeah.
though because there's a lot.
Also, I'm very interested in seeing Brave Beat being banned because if you're not a Allen oriented player, like Brave Beat is probably the safest Allen pick to begin with because since this is the easiest Allen pick in the whole pool.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's the density pick, so it's not gonna be too heavy or techie coordinated. But we're going to see Rice too, though, being played, and this is
Yeah.
the stamina pick. And compared to the last one, this doesn't introduce a lot of chocobo patterns. Although this is a very long map, and it does really test your consistency and nerve control throughout the whole thing. It's just pure jump stream until the end for these players.
Yeah. Uh, Ramping up at 220 for 40. Sorry, 4 minutes. Is pretty going to. It's gonna be pretty standard draining, to say the least. I mean, this kind of map. I mean, it's DJ Sharpno. So DJ Sharpno is just one of those artists where they can create the most stamina draining songs to ever exist. So I can understand why this would be considered a stamina pick. And I feel like that it's gonna be quite hard to not struggle with this, especially for
But it's
how stamina draining this could be.
Oh, true. I mean, considering these players managed to push through qualifiers, like the hybrid, the tiebreaker, any tiebreaker in qualifiers was really stamina heavy. So if these players can go through qualifiers, I think they, in terms of physicality, they won't have a hard time. But since these players are somewhere in the lower seeds, accuracy might be a bit one-sided. So
Yeah,
we might see like a little bit of low accuracy plays in this one if players are very nervous.
I feel like it's one of those matches where one player has the combo and one player has the accuracy, and then it just all comes down to whatever is the superior thing in these kind of maps. So yeah, I mean, we can see in Fire Gamer not having a great start, but we see that Normal Arabian is actually a hidden player, so they're gonna be playing this map on hidden.
Uh, that's interesting. Also, the
Yes.
SV ban is kind of reasonable from Fire Gamer, just because Normal Arabian was seed 1 in SV. So that, yeah, if I'm not wrong, that Normal Arabian is the seed 1 in SV, so pretty interesting to know
Yeah.
that makes sense about SV. But yeah, you're not wrong with Fire Gamer struggling with a bit of accuracy at the start of the map. And so far, the accuracy difference is just big.
Yeah, and we are just getting into the groove of things as Fire Gamer being below that 99 accuracy, and they do find a dropper this early on, and it seems like Normal Arabian is going to be holding on to this combo uh, ever so slightly, as they do hold that 99.3, which is a little bit higher than Fire Gamer, but Fire Gamer is not too far behind. They are a bit, they are struggling a bit to get to that 99 range, and then they find another miss. Normal Arabian trades, but I don't know if it's enough for now.
I mean, 3 misses versus 1, but the accuracies are the same, so it could be anyone's game though. I think there's still a bit of map left since this is pretty long and there's still a little bit of room for error.
Oh, we do see that Normal Arabian did have the lower accuracy, even with those misses. So, Fire Gamer with the accuracy advantage, but they don't have the lead just yet, unless Normal Arabian does find those misses, and Fire Gamer can kind of hold on to that combo to secure this first point for them. And we are now getting into the Ki, or what I would say is the drop, and Normal Arabian climbing back up to that 99, and Fire Gamer still being below that 99, and it seems like this is going to be a really stamina draining part from here on out. And it seems like both players are not struggling on this too well. I mean, or they're not struggling on this too much, as they kind of are holding on to that combo. But Fire Gamer does find that miss.
Oh, yeah, I mean, Normal Arabian is holding, but not anymore. We do see some misses drop here and there, and we're at the probably the last break section because the map does get more dense and more fast from here throughout the whole run, and things could change because we do see them have similar accuracies. It's just the miss count from Fire Gamer was a bit too much. Which gave Normal Arabian still the lead here, which is also slowly increasing because Normal Arabian's accuracy is increasing way more rapidly than Fire Gamer. But we do see some misses coming here and there. Yeah.
Yeah, not looking good for Fire Gamer, as they do have that combo, but their accuracy is not up to par, as Normal Arabian's still holding on to that 99. And it's not looking good for Fire Gamer. And as we are about to close out with the map, there is just one more drop, and then that's it. And Normal Arabian is on their way to get their first point for themselves and potentially take the lead in this match. But getting that first break point, which is pretty impressive to start off to kick off the match, I would say. And Fire Gamer does find a miss twice now, and we are closing out with the map. And it does seem like Normal Arabian will be taking this first point.
This actually makes it a little, oh, we do see it. Okay, anyways, we do see though a very big difference in accuracies here. Although the miscounts are similar, which also could actually make things a bit interesting in certain maps actually. Because some maps are just miss to lose, especially the Jack pick. And yeah, we do we do see in the chat that FireGamer is having a bit of stress here, and it's kind of normal for these tournaments. This map does test mainly nerve control if you're playing this for a long time. I guess we can see what NormalArabian is going to pick. Probably another Rice map since they both banned. No, since Ellen is banned, but SB is banned actually. So
I mean, yeah, it makes sense that they would go for another Rice since they kind of put that to their advantage. Is what it looks like. So they're gonna try to abuse those Rice picks from now and then see what they can do and probably like the hybrids, honestly. I feel like if they were to go for hybrids, hybrid one would be probably the best option.
oh, that is true. Hybrid one. Although, yeah, hybrid one is the best option. It's like the least technical pick.
Yeah.
I'm missing Blue Army, the speed pick being played.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's a bit of background of this map. This it starts off pretty chill, doesn't really do much, and the main point of this map is the speed pick, and it progressively gets fast and way more harder and more denser throughout the part. It's a progressive hardcore sped up edit, so the map does just get harder progressively.
I'm not sure if this is the same song that is the same thing as the 7-key map.
No.
Is it?
I'm not sure actually.
Yeah, so I know that this can progressively get even harder, like as it's nearing the end. So this is a bit of a stamina draining pick as well, even though it's much shorter than the last one. But
that is true.
Maybe a little harder.
Yeah, this is actually more physical demanding than the last one, because the last one is mainly test of consistency. And considering these players have similar performance in terms of physicality as we've seen in Rights 2, this could be more of a missed count fight for both players. Because there's so many bursts and choke points, and the score gap could flicker anytime soon.
I mean, it does feel like that combo and accuracy just do matter in this kind of setting here. You either have the combo or have the accuracy. I feel like for this pick, you kind of just have to need both, but going to be quite hard to do since this is going to be a really stamina draining pick, as I would imagine. Some of these rice picks are that way, but as we do see, NormalArabian not playing Hidden anymore, so maybe for the last pick that Hidden was probably the best option for them. But it does seem like that they do have the greater accuracy difference, as FireGamer being just barely at that 99 and that evil trill. Both players hit it.
Yeah, that's insane. This is like a test if you don't play the pool or not. If you're sight reading this, you will just be unexpected of that.
Yeah. This map is definitely not the one to sight read, as that could actually make you drop quite a bit. Not actually quite a bit, a lot, yeah.
Yeah, a lot. You're missing like more than 10 notes.
Yeah.
And there we're going. We're at the build-up section. It's not yet, but we're going to be there. And yeah, we do see NormalArabian having the very high accuracy advantage, but it kind of doesn't matter until the first drop. But we do see a lot of grades dropped by FireGamer, which is kind of unfortunate. Maybe rushing these patterns a little bit.
And NormalArabian seems to be chilling on this pick so far, and we do get into the speedy part. And this is where players will start to drop their combo and accuracies combined, as that 200 does come out from FireGamer, but it's not going to drastically drop their accuracy, as they still are beneath the 99 accuracy, but they are dropping a lot of grades now, and they do find a miss at the very end, but there's still more map.
There's still more map. There's still a lot of choke points.
But FireGamer finds another miss again, and NormalArabian dropping those 200s, but not the combo at the very least, as they're still holding on to the 99.5. Still really good for them, as FireGamer being below 98.5, but both of them find a miss. FireGamer trades it back, and there is not much time left, as I knew this was going to be a stamina pick at the very start, but both of them find a miss again, and that Trill is going to make Fire Gamer.
No!
Oh my god.
It seems like NormalArabian will get the point here. A miss
That
is so
was
much.
a devious part. That was probably like the most like.
It would be so funny if it was super close and that Trill was just determined who's gonna win or lose.
Yeah, that was very remorseless, especially for the side of Fire Gamer. And the last
and another one.
Fire Gamer going to this at the very end. Oh my god, what are you guys doing? What were you guys thinking when you pulled this, man?
Yo, this pool was pulled by 2 people, or 3 or 4, but still. But
yeah,
we do see we do see that NormalArabian does have the overall Rice advantage in terms of performance. Like overall, the physicality is there, accuracy is there. It's just, yeah, NormalArabian is just one step ahead from Fire Gamer, unfortunately. But it's, I mean, it's kind of expected to see these type of matches when it comes to seed 10 versus seed 15. It's a pretty wide range, like what you mentioned earlier.
yeah. And LN3 is actually going to be the pick for Fire Gamer. Very interesting, since we haven't really seen what they can do on LN just yet. But they're gonna. Yeah, go ahead.
Note that these players are not well oriented in LN, so yeah, it's also a very interesting pick for Fire Gamer. But probably the safest option too, since if there's nothing you could do with Rice, what if you do something with the skill set your opponent banned? So yeah, we haven't seen much performance to really predict how well these players are gonna do. And this is the hardest LN pick too, because this is the wildcard pick. This just introduces coordination and then transition to full LN jump stream. It's just everything.
Yeah, definitely one of the meanings of don't knock it till you try it, because Fire Gamer is going to test NormalArabian's abilities on the LN side of things, and maybe NormalArabian can pull off a performance. I mean, they did ban that LN3, but maybe they could be stronger on this one instead.
That's true. We just have to see these players play the map. I mean, not too much LN action so far, and like, this is just a very interesting pick, I shall say. I was expecting Rice to be played, but I guess just LN is just a safe option here, and we're seeing Solips being played. The map though the song itself has some really interesting rhythm changes, which does affect these LN pattern.
Yeah, and to start off,
yeah, you go.
Okay, to start off, I mean, the accuracies are kind of similar, but both of these players just dropping their accuracy quite a bit, and AMIFIRE are going to be below that, actually barely having the 99, but they're climbing up their accuracy. NormalArabian having that accuracy lead so far, and it does seem like that this pick is very technical. I mean, the kind of shieldy, Gracie notes, and the LN releases are kind of evil on this map. So yeah, it is going to be one of those picks where it's kind of almost like hard to act, but Fire Gamer does drop that combo that early on, and we are about a fourth into the map, so this is kind of really good for NormalArabian. I mean, they did ban that LN2, but it does seem like that okay, never mind. I was about to say that pick was unwarranted, but it does seem like that they find a drop, and Fire Gamer finding that trade and NormalArabian having the advantage very apparent now, and Fire Gamer does find that drop, which is going to give that advantage even more to NormalArabian. And wow, this is kind of a crazy situation for both players.
We do see like Fire Gamer kind of mess up on these starting of the start part of the LNs, but the releases are okay. You just see a bit of great like rushing on these LN patterns a lot. And we're seeing the first part of the map being played. This is where mainly the LN players would drop a bit of accuracy, but these players are hitting this very well. Like, no drops so far, considering what happened earlier, but Oh, but we did see
Ooh.
FireGamer find the first miss in the main section, traded by
Ooh.
NormalArabian, but that trade won't do much. The accuracy difference is just massive here.
Yeah, even if normal Arabian does find those triple misses, I don't think it will do much as the map is closing out and there is a 23,000 score lead, and the map is coming to a close, and that is the final trill, and we do still have these LN patterns and that speed section, and Arabian going to close it out with the 950k, so that is going to give them their third point of this match and potentially lead them to match point. And it is going to be their pick, so they could try to abuse that rice again, since they have the clear advantage that they have shown for the past two maps, in the rice department so far. So yeah, I
That's
mean,
true.
I think either hybrid won or they could just go for that rice once again, but yeah, we'll see.
I mean, yeah. I mean, what else can you pick if you're a fire gamer? There's not too much left to pick, just because like we has seen LN, there was a bit of issues. No, NormalArabian did had the upper hand in LN too. Um, but yeah, I'm just, well, what do we pick if we are fire gamer, or what do you think we're safe with if we're fire gamer after this next map that's gonna be played? But although we do see, although if NormalArabian does find a lot of misses compared to fire gamer, it could potentially be close. And
Yeah.
it's when it comes to Rice 3 or Rice 5, oh no, Rice 3 and Rice 1, those maps are very choke heavy. They would.
Ooh. Rice 5. That's a pretty interesting pick. I think I seen this map before. I have no idea where this was used. Also, I think Draggy did have a internet issue. I have no idea what just happened. Uh, but yeah, yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, my Wi-Fi died. It's
Yeah.
raining. So yeah, okay. Wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah. Although we do see NormalArabian and do find a lot of misses. Same amount of misses as Fire Gamer. If Fire does find a way to FC some maps, it could potentially be close. It's just the accuracy. NormalArabian has that big advantage, and just finding it, just getting that accuracy advantage is just a major thing in tournaments in general. So we're seeing Rice 5, and I have nothing much to say about Rice 5. It's very, like, how do I say this? It's just a bit technical. It just transitions to other patterns too, but I mean, this
Yeah,
is
I
the
was
safer
saying.
option for NormalArabian.
Yeah,
What?
I was saying like, I think I've seen this being used before. I have no idea where though. I would assume it's Soul Media Cup though, since it is a Toho song. I think. No, 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 no. Never mind. Oh, normal Arabian finding that miss early on, and the lead is going to Fire Gamer miss
Yeah,
early on,
and
but
this
it's
is what
very
I'm saying about
close.
the Fire Gamer.
Oh, this is a trade though.
But there's still, this map is like one of the shortest in the pool. So you can't have a lot of room. There's no room for error here. But we do see that miss, like, make that score gap flicker a lot. So this is what I'm talking about. With the combo advantage and the accuracy advantage towards NormalArabian, there has to be another miss somewhere, and unfortunately it will be from Fire. This is not, oh my gosh, I don't. The score lead is just increasing, but NormalArabian does find another miss.
Find a nasty
Another
miss, and
one!
they find another one too. The
Oh
accuracy is decreasing as it is going to be 99.4, but Fire Gamer at below the 99, so it probably won't do much at this point. But that is really, and this map is, and the fact that this map is like really short too. I mean, it's going to do a lot if you're like both of these players.
there's still a little bit of mistakes that these players can do as these patterns transitions a lot. A lot of choke points that these players could have. And NormalArabian does find the miss here. The score gap is slowly going towards FireGamer. Is there enough map left for FireGamer to come back? Oh my gosh!
FireGamer with the combo. They climb up to that 99.
Oh!
NormalArabian finds
It's
the miss.
slowly going to FireGamer!
And it is now on FireGamer's side. All he has to do is hold the combo, and he can secure the first point. But will he do it? No! FireGamer with the miss. He's going to need NormalArabian to find another miss. But there's not enough time. There's not enough time. NormalArabian taking the 4th point.
That is so unfortunate.
Oh my
FireGamer
god.
had it, but it's just the miss from at the end made it, changed it, the course of this match. Wow.
Unfortunate for FireGamer. They just had it, but they slipped at the last second. Really unfortunate. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That was insane to watch, and it does seem like that the last resort is going to be Hybrid 1. Well, not really last resort. I mean,
Okay,
oh
bro.
my, oh my, what did I just watch, man?
That was so close. Like the unfortunate miss from FireGamer was just no. It was right there. But there's still a bit, you know, there's a bit of chance here. And yeah, okay. I have to overtake the referee because the referee has the toilet issue. So, but this is Fire's pick though, so we potentially, I think Rice won. I don't know if Rice 1 is a safe option here because Rice 1 is also kind of physical demanding. Chaplet is also very physical demanding, but the patterns are not too technical. But the accuracy difference is going to be a really, I don't know how to say it. Just really just. I mean, a Rice 5 though has a lot of like transitioning patterns. So Rice 1 is probably the safer option since it's the tech pick. It does introduce a lot of bursts, a lot of Gracie stuff here and there. I think if you know Shogazer, how he maps, you basically know what Rice 1 is.
Yeah,
this is
a very
like,
technical pick since it's Shoegazer. They make probably like the most technical picks like in a tournament setting. So it's like it's very common to see their maps since it's going to kind of test like your finger control and like consistency and stuff. So yeah, it's probably like what they would pick. Oh, they're gonna pick Hybrid 1 actually.
So Hybrid 1 was it's gonna be picked. And yeah, I mean, very interesting, I shall say. This map though is a bit LN heavy as a hybrid because it does introduce a bit of mini LNs here and there that interrupt some Rice patterns to focus certain parts of the song. So it's.
I mean, it's not. I mean, it's not as technical as we've seen before, like with these recent picks, but it still has some very like tricky patterns in the entire map. But it all matters about.
So we're waiting for some net issues to be resolved from FireGamer's side, but after this, it should be working well. Yeah, Reblosa is. I don't know, it does have that physical demanding stuff. Although the Rex patterns are too bad. I mean, it's not too technical. I'm just very surprised that Hybrid 1 is picked. Because the LN sections are really tech heavy. And we do see some Gracie LNs or Burst LNs, so yeah.
Yeah. And we should be starting soon. But I just wonder who's going to have the advantage this early on.
Hybrid though is not only just pure LN. I mean, it does consist of LN skill, but It's just more of how well you control your fingers and stuff like that.
Yeah. And we haven't really like tested the hybrid yet, so maybe Fire Gamer could take this with their combo and normal Arabian with the accuracy advantage for most of these maps, but maybe that could change for this pick.
I guess, yeah, we do see the good luck, have fun being sent, and we're gonna see this being played. Are we gonna see Normal Arabian continue to semifinals, or Fire Gamer will still have to win 4 or 5 more maps? Let's see. We do, although this map has a lot of miss area, like a choke points, and considering the miscount from Fire Gamer and the Normal Arabian, it's going to be close, I shall say, if the miscount does happen, like what happened in Rise 5. So we do see
Yeah.
Fire Gamers start off under 99 accuracy. It's just honestly, we have to get used to it. We've seen a lot of these startups, but we do see close comebacks.
Yeah, it kind of seems like Fire Gamer not having too much fun with the ratio side of things. But normal Arabian having that 99.7 this early on, especially with those evil LN releases at the start of the map, as they were very apparent that both players did kind of drop accuracy on those, but not one of these players, but these LNs are still very evil, as we can see that both of these players are sometimes dropping 200s, but they're actually getting through this quite well.
Actually, like, this is like really hard. This is like a main choke point, but these players are still holding their combos till now on. Wow.
Yeah.
And we do see Fire Gamer slowly going towards the 99 section, so I would be afraid from that if I were Normal Arabian.
Yeah, that accuracy from normal Arabian is kind of scary, and both of these players are actually holding on to the full combo. So, see, it kind of seems like both players do have that combo, but there is still 200s being thrown across the entire board, as Fire Gamer is going to get most of those 200s, but normal Arabian also dropping those 200s, but not too much. But it does seem like both of these players just chilling through this on the combo side. And
they're just hitting it. Like,
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
Okay, never mind.
Oh, okay.
That was a big drop too. That was a big drop too.
Oh no.
That was that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
That was not meant to happen. Like, honestly, but yeah, normal Arabian going to get that really huge advantage, as Fire Gamer is going to be slider breaking about 3 times actually. Oh my god, it's a really large advantage. 30,000 points. And I don't think we've seen an advantage this large before. I think it was like 25k the last time we saw it. That was a big advantage.
Yeah, and like Normal Arabian needs to completely break, but the map this is the outer section of the map, so there, I think this seals it. Normal Arabian will be continuing to semifinals. Unfortunately, Fire Gamer ends their MEM4K early on in quarterfinals. GG, well played to both players. Very close comebacks, I shall say though. Those back and forth misses, especially in Rise 5. But in terms of accuracy differences, Normal Arabian does move on to semifinals.
Yeah. Congratulations to normal Arabian. Unfortunately for Fire Gamer, they will be eliminated from this tournament, I think. Right? This is losers bracket, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Fire Gamer unfortunately going to be eliminated from this tournament, but they pulled off a really great performance. I mean, that Rise 5, they almost won. That was
That Rise
insane.
5, my gosh, I was clenching, bro.
The edge of the hour seeds, but yeah, a normal Arabian going to be moving on to the semifinals to face, I don't know actually. We can check the bracket right now. If it even says who they're gonna face, like, potentially.
Yeah,
But yeah, they will be facing their potential opponent. Let's see.
Might see. Go up.
I think it is the loser of Jay versus
The
Fope,
joke.
I think.
Yeah, the Joker versus Fope. Ooh, very two strong players though. The Joker has that really good accuracy and physicality advantage. Fope is just really well rice oriented player, so we
Yeah.
might see like probably NormalArabian has to be aware of these two players. Very they have to be really really you know aware of these two players, since these two players are really scary. We didn't see much from Folk, unfortunately, because in round of 16 their opponent forfeited. But the Joker, on the other hand, really good scores overall. We do these players are really rice oriented. I'm pretty sure most of these players are really rice oriented. It's just yeah, the better rice player wins overall.
Yeah. I mean, even with the LN advantage that you have, there is always going to be some rice, so it kind of gives the rice-oriented player a bit of an advantage. So, yeah, unfortunate that we did see a sweep. Almost not a sweep, but yeah, I mean, it happens.
It was a really interesting sweep, very close. If people
Yeah.
see the stream, you know, if people see the stream, those numbers would tell more than just, oh, it's a sweep.
Yeah. All right, I think that does conclude the stream and the match. If Jai has nothing else to say.
Yeah. Thank you guys. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Fog. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna get cancelled. Thank you. Bro, how do I say this guy's name without getting cancelled? Alright. Thank you, streamer, for streaming. Thank
Oh
you, Aaron,
God.
for commentating. And thank you, Rush, for refing today's lobby. Yeah, I guess
Yeah,
that's
thank you to
MEM4K.
both. Thank you to both players.
Yeah, I had the players too. The Stormont wouldn't even exist with these players. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's it. You want to end it? Aerial?
Yeah,
Aurora?
we can edit it. There's nothing
Alright.
really much I have to say. So yeah. All right.
Bye
Goodbye,
bye.
everyone.
Thank you.